basically for those educated, you know what I mean, went to school, you know what I mean, got your diploma, got your degree, whatever it may be. But this is more so for those trying to be educated through their daily life, you know what I mean, through the struggles and trials.
To them shows them how inspired I am to do what I love doing and expressing myself, which is writing and recording music. So to me, I just feel like influence is just it's you, bro. Especially when you're a public figure, because when you're doing anything and you have followers that let you know, like, hey, you're doing something, and I appreciate it and I respect what you're doing. Then that shows you that the influence that you have, that either you're one inspiring somebody, or you're encouraging them or motivating them. You feel me to want to do better or want to do something or follow their dreams and complete their goals.
So I want to know, do you feel like being influential? Uh, so how you said, having a following and so forth, and being a public person, what you do is what they kind of follow and gravitate towards. So would you like to say like that being influential is just something very valuable to making, your brand or more so just branding yourself?
Yeah.
So that's being influential is very valuable to you.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to branding and business. Being influential to somebody, like, for example, like, let's say you have a product and this product could really help change people's lives, whether it's some type of health, prevention as far as like, type of like health products, maybe a skincare type. If you have a product that is very valuable to somebody, then you can and have a following, like people that actually like the product or want to learn about this product. If you can influence them and you get them to really stick to what you got going on as far as the branding and how you are putting that product, and when they actually get the product, and they use it and they find it very helpful and useful, then you just influence that person. Because one, through what you did, because for your hard work, your time and effort into creating something that was very useful for somebody else, that's a huge influence. Because now you're helping change lives or changing the way somebody thinks, like maybe giving them another idea, branching out to finding out, okay, well, I never knew about this product, but now that I know about it, how interesting it is. Now you're influencing somebody to buy something that you have to offer. And whether it's free or if it costs money, like either way, you're still influencing them because they want to know more about it, about the God, how they find it useful, how they want to share it. So it really is just influence goes a long way, though.
Like, what is something that you prefer more, the work in spurts, give it 100% at a time, or do you consistently just go hard? You get what I'm saying? What is it? What is your preference on that?
Definitely gotta go hard as long as you can. So, like, for example, me personally, like, I go hard every day, bro. Like, I believe in daily progress. Like, though there's a bigger picture and there's bigger goals, the smaller ones and the small outgoings also matter, and they represent as important. And what I mean by that is setting goals daily. Breathing, just waking up breathing. That's a huge blessing to me. So like after I wake up, I'm a little prayed because I get up and I start my day and I'm very productive. I don't like to waste time at all. So like if you can always be productive as far as working towards the goals, then those are the little things that matter because you're taking a little bit of time here, a little bit of time there to keep working towards something. I do that every day. So I believe that's big progress. You can always progress daily, not just 2 months, 3 months, or a year or 2 years. And daily progress is just much.
What do you think about the Sacramento city right now? What you think about the city, bro? Yeah, it seems like in Sac you got a team code 916 and you got the people who are like anti-916. So how you feel about that? What's the vibe of that?
I love my city for those. Born and raised, you feel me, for their 20 plus years. And I think the whole overall my perspective of it. You feel me? It's becoming more of an art. You know what I'm saying? I think I think nowadays, because I stay out of the way, but I am on social media a lot, and I just see a big growth in in the art world with things like whether it's painting, music, just to have passion for basketball, sports, and all types of different passions, and I see that growth, and I think what it from what it used to be as far as just like nobody really connecting. I think that's what set us apart from really growing as a whole. But so like I said, I definitely love my city, and so like for me, I'm trying to inspire through different avenues, multiple avenues. But as of right now, it's just music, and musically, Sacramento has really grown, has really made an imprint on the world itself, and so I think as this year opens up, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we're gonna see a huge growth connecting wise, networking wise, in the art and entrepreneur field, because I feel like a lot of people are starting to realize, okay, where everything is going as far as just you know economic, political, all that other stuff, bro. Like where life is going right now for a lot of people, it's driving them to get outside of that box and really get back into their passion and stuff like that, especially for the young ones. So I'm just pushing that art, pushing that music, and I think as a whole, bro, like I said, it's definitely looking up. We're doing it for sure.
Other than that, bro, what's something you do on the day? What's your day-to-day activity? I know I shared that earlier about working in Spurs or working or consistently working. You kind of touched on it, okay,
for the last about year, I believe a year, I've been really like just searching and researching and studying how the game works from the business side of music. Like I got a good amount of music recorded, got a good amount of stuff that's ready to go as far as like the whole branding thing, marketing tactics and strategies and networking and connections. And I've been building a lot. So it's like really, on a daily basis, bro, it ranges so far, with research. A lot of the time that I'm writing, bro, like I got about like 4 or 5 notebooks just full of raps and notes and just all types. I say that to say this, but there's probably like thousands of artists out there right now that have no clue what to do as far as YouTube wise. They just record music and put it out there, hoping that shit is, but that's not how it works. And so me studying a lot of failures that I've been witnessing, I see how it happens and why it happens. So like to study the game is really important to the artists out there. So that's just probably advice for anybody that's trying to rap type shit.
What is it yourself do you feel like you would want a label for, sort of say? Or would you want to keep it independent? What seems more feasible nowadays? Our generation, sort of, or to somebody coming up such as yourself, like, what's going on in your guys' mind, like,
like from an artist perspective, my nigga, independent is like you just gotta go that route. Only because it's like, but if you really want to have a career in this shit, you gotta learn the ins and outs to a lot of different parts of the game. It's not just making music. It's a music business. So if you don't know the business side to the music business, then your music will not go far, or you gonna be getting paid ever. So you really won't, you feel me? But it's like it's not a career. It's just a lot of it's
Well, something that I came across not too long ago was a quote basically saying that the pen creates realities and swords in realities. Pen creates realities as swords in realities. What do you think of when you hear that? It creates realities and stories into realities.
Or to me, pain to create reality is like we bringing a story to life. It's the audio. So like how I make a beat, like when I write 90% of everything. So like half the time when I'm writing something, I'm trying to bring a story a while ago, trying to bring it to life and try to make it as much universal as far as topics, but it still stays within so like still connected and still relevant within. So I think the whole thing for me is like when I'm bringing a story to life, it might take 15 minutes or it might take 3 days or 3 weeks, regardless of how long it takes. When I finally finish that track or that verse or that hook, whatever the case may be, that kind of has that same meaning to it. So that's like that pen really. I'm, I'm, I'm thinking of some shit, and then I write the shit, and then I rap the shit. It's like, man, once I hear how I just been thinking like you before it, and you hear how you put that together, and it's relatable with a lot of people. Then like from an artist perspective, so like that's pretty great.
Let me ask you one more thing. So, through the years that you say you started taking rap seriously, say 2 years ago, have you seen your rap mature? And have you seen what you put down in the previous raps and how they come to fruition now as you become a little older?
Hell yeah, bro. Like, I remember the first rap, like the first time I freestyle was like in 2009, 2008, jumped out like 8, 9 years before. And I was in high school, so like to hear those like this, and that's it's on Facebook too. And it's kind of funny when I found out. But then the first song that I actually recorded with Rather Spit Tobacco, you know me? And it's crazy because that was the first song I recorded, and then I mixed it myself. It sounded hella dope, and I'm like, damn, like, bro, I was playing those music shit. That was back 2012 type shit. That was 6 years ago. You know, to hear that, you feel me? And then I go back and I play my latest track, along with y'all that just dropped, bro. Damn, like I was definitely lyrical back in 2012, but as far as like delivery and just like overall vibe and the flow of everything, like I was really progressed a lot, bro.
Would you listen in 2012?
Hell, would I? Shit. Hell yeah, I would.
I ain't gonna put you on the spot like that because that was your first rap, so your first couple years coming in. But you know that was that's probably something that's a little finer. So for you know what I mean,
yeah.
Especially, but I only asked that just based on because of the last question I asked. Like I said, can you feel reality, sort of reality, you know, your answer to it was, you know, I like that. So, what did it take for mine out to kind of spew right now? What frequency can you
that beat? As soon as I heard the beat, it was probably like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, bro. And I was at a bomb spot. I was at bomb spot, bro. And I was outside at 2 o'clock in the morning. I had the chair and this little desk, and I'm out there, and it's like this game is kind of warm type shit. So I was good, just smoking. Heard the beat, went outside, just got to write, bro. Wrote the first verse that night, and I just knew that I was like, this is there. 3 days later, went back, finished that shit. I was like, yeah, I had to record that shit.
Vibes aren't anything but energy repair. How do you feel about that? I feel about that statement.
That's actually pretty interesting. Why say that one more time?
The vibes are energy repair. A vibe is energy repair.
Okay, so like for example, when my own gosh, when I went to Thru, I had to like draw up that same feeling that I had when I actually wrote this shit. You know? So like drawing up that feeling, like the emotion behind it was just kind of like real serious. And I just thought about how I was thinking about hell of shit. So like I had to summarize a lot of years into 2 verses pretty much. And so to do that, it took some time. But as you can see, like the finished product, like the energy that I received after looking for the first time that I recorded, I was like, damn, beat is crazy, the flow is really on point, and like lyrically, there's a storyline through that going from like the beginning, the intro to the last fucking ad lib, you feel me? So it's kind of like when you listen to that track, the energy that a lot of people and the feedback was hella crazy. So and it's still getting crazy. I was just that like 3 months ago for that shit time. So man, I feel that.
Well, that's pretty much all I had, brother. Just want to tap in, get in your psyche one time. You know what I'm saying? This is just something that I do. You feel me? Something that we do. All the experience. Just here to just, lock in. This is part of what this is what we do from the West. Smoke good, Cali weed, just chill. But I'm glad you tapped in, bro. I'm glad you stopped by and shit. You did this with me, really appreciative of that, you know what I mean? Follow my man on his up all night lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? He got the website, all of that.
UANLS.com, man. Go ahead and tap in on that website. Got some shit on there for you. We got plenty of shit coming on, a lot of content, a lot of music, a lot of good vibes. But everything is really my whole thing behind this, right, is to really inspire people to take action, to just really go for what they believe that they like. You know, you love doing what you do, right? And if you know that, you gotta capitalize on it while you still can. It's never too late, but you don't want to wait forever, though. So my whole thing is, when you hear my music, you're gonna hear my story. You're gonna hear a lot of inspiration, a lot of struggle, but you're gonna understand where I'm coming from, and it's gonna really make you understand, like, okay, if somebody can go through so much, but what the bigger picture is because I'm expressing myself. You feel me? Not a lot of people can do that. A lot of people, don't have the time or whatever the case may be, but I know. I know what time it is, and y'all know what time it is. So we cooking up. But I tell my nigga DBTV, we working with an ATE. We 100% rocking right now. And we tapping in. I appreciate y'all.
You know what I'm saying? And basically for those educated, you know what I mean, went to school, you know what I mean, got your diploma, got your degree, whatever it may be. But this is more so for those trying to be educated through their daily life, you know what I mean, through the struggles and triumphs. School for education system, but experience is our most genuine teacher. So, you know what I mean, we just trying to make sure that everybody gets it broadcast. You know what I mean? Basically, it's just a brand of many visions. Just trying to make sure that everything gets cultivated correctly, everybody come together, and just capture, you know what I mean, the most eventful and the most, the most eventful, you know what I mean, struggles, and the most silent triumph. You know what I mean? So, thanks for tapping in, thanks for signing in. Yeah.